What's up, everybody? Mogi Amasi here, along with Stevie B. Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we've come to call it.
Hello,
And everybody
hello.
knows it as WTF Live. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. It's great to see everybody in chat already. Tina G, how are you? Hey, Breeze, what's happening? Good to see you. Feisty Kitty, welcome. Hey, Val.
Still crazy, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Mr.
Northwoods,
Lee.
what's up? There's Mr. Lee. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Hey, Sharon. Trackway, what's going on? Mr. Staten, how's it going, Danny? What else we got in here?
Tina G.
Stevie B's in chat.
And you are not.
All right, now I got to start over again. See how
That's going fast. Is it me or?
Well, I'm scrolling, so yeah, it was going really fast.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, did I miss?
Oh, my chat was zooming there for a second, and I wasn't.
Oh, it's good to see everybody. Hope everybody's getting ready for the holiday coming up.
Turkey Day.
I do got to put this out now, and I don't think Judy's here right now, but she recently lost her husband within the last week, and she finally, told me about it. But she had sent me something I didn't put two and two together, but yeah, so prayers for the Wheeler family.
Yes, please.
They had a daughter together, and prayers to her, and I told Judy, I said, it'll get better,
It's such a loss. I feel my heart breaks for some definite prayers.
We love you, Judy.
Indeed.
Up, Craig, what's up? Hey, Angel.
Midwest Night Watchers. Hey, how you doing?
Garrow, what's up? Gerald. I don't think Gerald.
Garrow.
Is it Garrow?
It is.
Good.
Yes.
Not Jim?
No.
That's why I always say Midwest. See you in chat. Oh, hey, what's up, Midwest? Chiro pops in. Hello, Jane. I forgot how to. I never paid attention. I know it's spelled weird. It's Geryo, but every time he pops up,
There's
if I forget how to
Chiro.
spell.
How you doing, Jane? See, he said Stevie B is correct.
About
Garrow. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because when I said it, Gerald didn't sound right.
Mm-mm. Sharon, hey.
This is the first holiday without my mom here. Losing both her and my dad a year apart has been rough to deal with. No doubt, brother. We. This is. I don't know. I lost count. What is that? How long has my dad passed? It was.
This would be the second.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I get it. My mom, we lost her in '93, so
Yeah, this will be
it's been a
the
long time.
third for my mom.
Yeah, the holidays can be difficult for some. I understand that. But hopefully, if you're here, we'll get you in a good mood. Make you laugh a little bit maybe tonight. Who knows? Mikey, what's up, man? The Mogollon Rim outside Payson, Arizona has plenty of cryptids. Last count, they were about 500 or so. I don't know. I was there. I didn't see shit. Although I it's still this is in the category of those owls that I heard over at Richie's. Not knowing what the fuck it was. I was camping with my dad up on the rim. We were up by Knoll Lake, and we were just up the road from it. And I got up. I got up with a headache, really bad headache. So I had to drink some water, drink some Tylenol or whatever. As I'm standing out there, from down by the lake, it was probably a little less than a mile. Yeah, and came they were coyotes, but one, they were loud, and two, they echoed. It was bizarre the way it came at like the way I heard it. It was like, what the like, what the hell was that? And I think my dad was. It was late. It was probably 2 a.m. I think my dad was sleeping, but I think when I got up, I woke him. I don't remember if I asked him, "Did you hear that?" But that was bizarre. Oh, geez, man.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Right.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's I look at, and prayers to you and your family, dude, really. I start thinking about, as you realize you're getting older, like when the people start to,
You start seeing. Yeah.
Distant cousin or something, pass away, and I'm like, wait a minute, what, you see more and more people pass the older you get. It's like all of a sudden people to the right and the left. It's like I have 2 dogs, Maya and Lucy. Lucy's 13. Maya, I wasn't sure. I didn't remember when I got her, like what year, and I thought it was like 4 years after I got Lucy. And it turns out it was 3. So that makes Lucy 10 years old this week. I got her halftime at a Super Bowl. It was halftime during the Super Bowl, I should say, in 2014. That we went and picked her up. She was 8 weeks old. When I got her, she was the same size as Lucy, and Lucy was full grown at the time.
I saw a picture of her when she was a puppy. She's so cute.
And it just trips me out that. And I immediately said, "How long do German Shepherds live?" And you look on, comes up 9 to 13 years, or 7 to 13, or whatever it was.
It was 9 to 14 or something.
She was considered. She's the breed, as far as shepherds go, German Shepherds. And I don't know what.
I don't think
offshoot she is a fucking shepherd.
She's a shepherd for sure. Just probably not a German.
No, but
she's
I
definitely
generalize it, because some people, it's shepherd. They go, well, Australian shepherd, or what kind of shepherd is it? So I just say German shepherd. I lost my train of thought.
No, she's it tripped me out that she is 10 years old.
Yeah, 10.
She turned 10 this week.
They're considered a senior at the age of 7.
Well, my shepherd I got when she was 4 weeks old. Long story there is how we got her. It was from a crap breeder, basically. 4 weeks old, I was basically bottle feeding her for first couple of months. First couple of weeks, excuse me. She was 2 weeks away from her 18th birthday when we had to put her down.
That's old.
Yeah, and didn't have hip problems. 3 days before we had to put her down, she's in the backyard chasing squirrels. Scared the hell out of me. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, I think she's going to break a hip.
Yeah. But she was getting it. And then 3 days later, but she was 17 years old.
Yeah. So yeah, I looked. You know what I realized is this is funny because you know how on your phone you'll get you have a memory from on Facebook. So I clicked it, and it was November 20th, 2015. And it was the post was "Happy birthday, Maya! 1 year today." So yesterday I celebrated it. I was like, yeah, hooked her up with some beef heart, and we found these grain-free cookies, Milk-Bone actually. So I don't mind giving those to her.
And they love them.
But I didn't get a cake for her. But
she got spoiled. She always does, anyways.
Bigfoot, Littlefoot, what's happening?
Michael Haywood.
Mike Jones, what's going on? Hey, Pyro. Good to see you. So yeah, guys, everybody, welcome. Sorry, we're just babbling about dogs and whatnot.
Somebody come on.
The link is in chat.
I'm
sure throughout somebody else will be reposting it. I'll be reposting it just so you have access. And so what I do here is we just hang out. I post the link in chat so anybody can come on if they want to. They have something to talk about. Just want to pop in, say what's up, promote your channel, whatever. We're pretty easygoing.
Talk about anything. We talk about nothing.
Yeah.
As you
Sometimes
can see.
Bigfoot doesn't come up. Might be ghosts or fishing.
Yeah.
Or cooking. Got a lot of cooking going on this week. I bet everybody does.
I still got shopping. I gotta get up in the morning.
I'm in the middle of a
Grocery
floor
store.
project. It's taking longer than I expected, but I will have it done.
We got people coming over.
Yeah. Stevie's daughter and her friend are coming, and then Mr. Jay Fritz is coming with his lovely, well, I guess it would be, well.
Might as well say the missus.
Yeah. Janet. They'll be here for dinner. So we're gonna cook way too much food, eat too much food.
I went and got us a 20-pound turkey.
Yeah, it's a big bird.
A lot of leftovers.
But what I got to do before then, and I was hoping to do it tonight, but I don't have the salt for it. The store was out of kosher salt because I like the coarseness of kosher salt, and I was gonna, not that I was, I am. I'm gonna brine the turkey. I just put it in a container with salt and sugar water, and brine it for 24 hours if I can. Usually when we brine them, we deep fry them, but I don't have a deep fryer.
It's going in the oven.
Yeah, in a bag in the oven.
Yep.
I'm just brining it. I'm not cooking it.
I'm cooking it.
Stevie's got the reins on this one.
Yep.
I'll take care of the ham that we probably don't need, but
Yeah, I got.
And
ham
I'm gonna do homemade cranberry sauce. I have a recipe for that I like doing.
I kind of took over the stuffing. I do a homemade stuffing.
What else are we doing? Traditional green bean casserole, I'm sure.
Yams, sweet potatoes. Yeah.
I didn't even think about mashed potatoes.
I
guess we got it.
Oh no, I got that.
I made a list, and then she made a list.
And I've kind of picked up stuff here and there, but I got to hit the store hard in the morning.
Mikey, what's up, man? Scared him.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Can you see my face? Kind of. Okay, I'm in the dark. Sorry.
That's
A
all
little
right.
bit in the
So
dark.
am
Sorry.
I'm always.
It's good
in
to
the
see you
dark,
guys.
too.
I hadn't seen you guys in a while, so
Well,
yeah.
we've been
So
here.
no, thank you guys for your condolences and everything. It's been a rough year. It really has for all of us. Yeah.
I couldn't even begin
Yeah.
to
We just
imagine.
lost my sister's mother-in-law. I have sisters, so yeah, we just lost a mother-in-law and then another friend of ours. So it's been tough.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel blessed that I haven't lost a lot of people in my life, and I know it's all going to happen at once.
And I miss Arizona.
Huh?
I live
All right, you're coming in a little broken up.
Yeah. Kind of cutting up a little bit.
Canada. I miss.
Yep.
So-
We're having trouble hearing you.
but
You were great at first, and all of a sudden your microphone's breaking up.
Arizona.
Sounds like a signal.
Yeah, it does sound like you have a bad signal. Crap. Back out if you can hear me, and I'm gonna put you backstage, but back out and come back in. I really want to hear what you have to say.
We're going back to the food. No,
All right. Let me repost this real quick, guys. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just kidding.
Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy? He says, Happy Thanksgiving, all you turkey gobbling WTFers. Yeah, actually, we will be on Thanksgiving night.
Yeah.
All bloated and, half sleeping.
coma.
Because, yeah. Because by 9 o'clock, you'll still see you, like, eating.
That's the second round.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving.
I am too. It's been a while since I cooked Thanksgiving dinner.
And Jeff, by the way, good job, and thanks for having me on. Guys, if you haven't seen it, go check out Pine Island Research. Jeff's last show, he did it on Friday. He said a lot that needed to be said.
It was in reference to Bigfoot on Brain.
we just call it Bob now. So if you hear us, just go Bob. There's a guest on, and it's Bob.
That was a good show.
Yeah, and here we go. Let's try this again. We'll get back to this in a minute. All right, dude.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
No worries.
That's
Bear
okay.
with me tonight.
It happens.
And that's another thing is you get better reception, I think, when you turn off your camera like you just did.
Whenever you're struggling for a signal, it seems
It uses less
Yes.
bandwidth or something.
it uses less bandwidth.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
bad?
it uses less bandwidth. That's true. Yeah.
Doesn't always work, but
And that's by the way, that's our 3-year-old cat on my avatar there is
oh, that's
Deja
great.
Vu.
What's the name?
Yeah, she turns 3 next month. Yeah, she's so cute. Deja Vu.
Deja vu.
That's an awesome name. For a cat, a black cat.
A
That's
black
fucking
cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Deja
better
Vu.
Yes.
awesome.
My grandpa had a shadow. A black cat.
and you never call her by the whole name. He's like, come on, Deja.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Day, we gotta be.
Well, we just call her by her first name, Deja. We never use it all the time.
That's cool.
That's a cool name.
Right?
And where are you out of?
She has a sister too. Yeah, Moon Pie is her older sister. And she's 6 years old. So we have 2 black cats.
Moon Pie. That's my sister had a cat named Dorio. It was a black and white Manx. It had no tail.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, well, when one of the kittens was born and it was black
Oh,
and white,
nice.
we called it double stuff. True story.
That's cool.
I was saying I used to be a cat
Yeah, that's
person,
very cool.
and then I moved out west and
I never could be.
got Lucy, and then got Maya, and I've been a dog person for the past 13 years.
I am so highly allergic to cats. As much as I love them, they're cute. I'd probably have 2 or 3. But I can't. I can't walk in a room like 10 minutes in. I'm already, sneezing. My eyes are watering.
Yeah, but are they?
We
Yeah, but
lost you.
dogs, are they big? Your
Oh.
your dogs, are they big or small?
Maya's
Or?
Maya's probably by now 80 pounds.
easily.
She got fat. It's my fault. And skinny. Skinny. Lucy's skinny. She's a small dog. She's like
Yeah.
Jack Russell, a little bigger than a Jack Russell. A lot
No.
of people in Japan have met Maya and Lucy.
Well,
Nice.
she's standing up.
Nice. Okay.
So I will be right back.
Stevie will be right back because Lucy needs to go out. She's closer. we broadcast. We're sitting right across from each other.
Oh, that's
We
a pretty
share
cool.
mic. Yeah. So her. That's
Oh,
why her
okay.
we share a microphone. That's why her microphone is muted because we're using the one on my computer.
I see. Okay. Now, I was just saying that it's easier to have dogs if you live out west than it is to have cats. Because cats, if they get outside, there's just too many animals that can take them.
Oh yeah, no, that's
It's not good.
out west. A cat is just a coyote treat.
It's like a coyote appetizer.
No, I was in Arizona, and there were just we had a lot of coyotes out there, and that was the thing.
Yes.
If you had a cat, you let it outside.
Yeah, you
Just
just
a dog can
no.
defend itself. But I love the convenience of a cat.
Oh,
They're-
of course.
Well, that you don't have to let them out. They can use a litter box. They don't need to be walked.
That's true.
It's
No, yeah. Yeah, Michael Haywood, that's true. Coyotes will dine feline. Yeah, that's unique how you said that.
What's up, Michael? Good to see you.
Hey, Tina G.
Raymond, Gary Johnson, what's happening? And so where do you live? What state are you in?
Gary Johnson. Val. Good to see all of you guys.
Where are you from, Mike? Okay. The Buckwas crew, what's happening? Susie B? What's up, Susie?
Hey, I want to share a fire
That's-
with you
it's too
guys.
bad I'm-
You want to share what?
A fire with you guys.
Oh, right on.
Oh, sorry. Gotcha.
So tonight's ambiance is brought to you by
So,
Hi, Susie B.
Right on. Yeah, you know what? I want to get some backgrounds for but I watched some other videos like Cam Buckner. I watched his videos and he's got these amazing backgrounds, and I'm like, where the hell does he get these? Some of them he filmed, but then there's other ones where I'm like,
Yeah, I
want
was going to
that.
say a lot of them are films, but he does have some computer stuff.
So you still with us, Mikey? You keep cutting out. That's why.
Hey, Susie.
hello. Hello, Stevie.
What I miss?
Nothing really.
Oh, I know what's wrong. I have the.
Oh, we lost Mikey. Ben T, what's happening? He says Buckner has a good show. Oh yeah, he does.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate, a lot of almost everything that he does. I like his Steve Lilly creation, all those stories. That's cool. I like that he narrates for D.A. Roberts. So like I couldn't imagine like if I read any of those stories, I could hear
Oh, it's his voice.
Cam
It's his,
in my head.
Okay, sorry about that. I had the YouTube open.
Oh, okay.
Shame on you. No.
I know. Get in line to smack me around.
Yeah, so did I. Sorry about that. Yeah, my connection tends to go in and out, so I apologize ahead of time.
That's all
I
right.
like that fire.
Thank you.
So I said she brought the ambiance. The ambiance.
Oh, no.
The ambience.
Caucasian Sasquatch, what's happening?
What's
You
happening, brother? How you doing?
Where are you at? Are you in your backyard?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, this is my backyard.
Right.
Caucasian Sasquatch. He looks like he's He looks like he's interdimensional. You look interdimensional, buddy.
He is.
Perpetually falling.
I haven't seen you
He
in a
just
while. You
nailed
got
it.
a beard. Wow, impressive.
Yeah, he's got a beard.
As I say, no.
So those of you who are watching and are like, what's going on? Yes, this is what we do, guys. We put the link in chat. Anybody can come on and we hang out. We've been doing this for 3.5 years, so we kind of figured it out.
Or have we?
Chill out.
Have we?
Hopefully. But yeah, we
Is
talk about anybody wants.
hey
So,
Susie, is that your fireplace or are you outside?
Outside fire pit place area.
Thingy.
it's more of a
Yeah,
stove.
is she outside or inside, Susie?
Outside.
Oh.
Outside. Okay. Oh, cool.
I'm sure it's not, but it vaguely
Yeah.
looks like the front of my dryer
Right.
is on.
And is that outside or inside?
Like I'm worried now.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks pretty.
Thank
It
you.
looks nice. I miss fires like
He
that.
said that Caucasian's background is on acid.
You know what's funny about that to me? When I put this thing together, it was supposed to be an eye for my eye patch, a little blue swirly eye. And one day I accidentally left it up in the background while I was tinkering with the loop, and I'd gotten it just right the way I wanted. And I left it up and was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Dude, hold on, stop. Can you turn your background off? I can't follow you. It's just sucking me in." Oh, really? Tell me more.
Hey, Mogs, what time is it for you out there? For us,
We're at
it's,
9:30.
just after 9:30. It's about 6:30 or 7:30 there for you.
Oh, I'm in Florida, dude.
Georgia, I thought I told you.
You're in
It's
Florida.
9:30. I used
Oh,
I
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
moved
sorry.
here
You're on the same
from
time as me.
Arizona.
Yeah, 9:30. That's what I'm saying.
Where
And
are you?
Susie's in Arizona.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike, that's true. She does. Susie's in Arizona. Okay.
Mr. Fritz, welcome.
Where are you
to-
at, Susie? Where in Arizona are you?
Phoenix.
Aren't there only like 2 places in Arizona?
3 or 4.
You're right in Phoenix. Okay,
There's
cool.
wonderful.
5 if you count Yuma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, totally
No,
different people. They all just take turns.
no Caucasian there. There's. Yeah, no. I lived there for 46 years. Yeah, I lived there for 46 years. There's more than 2 places.
Where did you live in Arizona?
Everybody gets that wrong from the East Coast. It's like, is Phoenix all there is? Well, 'cause I thought there was a town south. Oh yeah, Tucson.
Is there a flag something? Yeah.
But there's more than that.
Where did you live in Arizona? It's not. Every time I ask a question, it just goes quiet.
Look.
Wee, wee.
All right, what's in my weed, man?
I
Whee!
Wait a second. Let me put that out.
Oh my gosh, you just did it. Wow.
That was cool, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That almost reminded me of The Exorcist. Oh god, that was scary. Caucasian, that was scary.
Yeah, right.
Wow. Paramedics is
Cool,
Michael.
cool effect.
Did you check the blinker fluid?
Yeah, that was a
Make sure you get a baggie of level bubbles while you're at it.
cool effect. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
No bubbles. That's awesome. Pick me up a left-handed screwdriver, will you?
Let me
Some
guess. Susie, let me guess. 55 degrees outside. Am I right, Susie? 55?
70.
Oh,
70 degrees.
Whoa, 70.
55.
75.
That's not bad. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Now
Mikey,
up
where
here,
in Arizona
it's
did you live?
44 Fahrenheit for us
70.
right now.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's 72
Well,
here.
I lived over in Scottsdale for
Okay.
a while.
Okay.
And before that, I lived in North Phoenix.
Southern Valley.
That's 72. Okay. Yeah, South Scottsdale. Then North Phoenix,
I was up in Cottonwood.
which used to be Paradise Valley, where they, and then I lived over in Scottsdale. So the last place I lived was Northeast Scottsdale. That was the last place I lived in before I moved here, so to Canada. So
Right on.
not too bad.
Yeah, my sister lives over in Queen Creek. I have another sister back in
Yeah,
Cottonwood.
yeah, Flagstaff. That's what you think about was Flagstaff.
I don't know where this is. As long as your sphincter isn't dry rotted, you're good. What the hell?
As long as your sphincter isn't dry
This goes
You're
back.
good.
rotted, you're good.
This goes back to what you said,
Romantic.
Michael wrote.
I'm not scrolling back to see.
I don't want to know.
I'm
I'm
just.
not even interested.
This feels like something I'd find in a fortune cookie. Words of wisdom.
Where are you eating it?
Actual fortune.
Yeah, for
Every
sure.
time Stevie B opens up a fortune cookie, you can judge if it was good or not. She goes, "That's not a fortune."
I said, not a fortune. I never get a fortune. I get some
Yeah.
yeah. stupid shit. I want a fortune. That's what I mean. It's in the name of the cookie. Give me a fortune. I never get it.
It's
Mhm.
supposed to give you. It's supposed to give you fundage, but see, fortune cookies are only that. They're just a cookie and no fortune. So it's a lie. It's fake.
It is. It truly is.
Tracy Dover, how are you? Welcome.
Happy to see.
He says, "Hi, everybody. This is great."
Welcome to the show. The technical issues are part of the problem.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
If they're not, then it's a rerun.
Wow, look at this. There's
You
a
know-
guy named Logically Insane.
Clearly, there's been editing involved.
Hi, everyone. It's great.
Bye.
Gary Johnson has to come on sometime and tell us the story from the start. But, you
Well,
know,
he knows we want him to come on. Gary, we're talking about you, Gary Johnson.
because he's still telling the story, and
All the greatest stories have
I
been.
want
Gary, I will put you on for 30 minutes if you want to tell your story, in the future. Like, I'll give you 30 minutes a week,
Right.
and come on and start from the beginning. We'll have the Gary Johnson segment.
Yep. I would love
I
that.
lost track years ago.
I did too. I did, but
I can't
I
say I was
wanna
ever
hear
on
it.
track with Gary because I
But
don't know
I-
his story.
I want to hear it though. I'm so intrigued.
Well, that's why we're here. I mean, it's called Why the Fascination. It's directed at you guys. What is it that keeps you guys coming back time after time in this community? What's your story?
What brought you here? What,
And that's the basis of this show.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I think it works.
I think so. It only works if people come on and
This is true.
whatever they want.
So, Caucasian, what's going on with your show? What have you been up to?
I'm chilling like a villain, cheating, robbing, stealing. Actually, I recently interviewed Legion Talks. He does pop culture movie reviews, comic books, that kind of stuff. And then yesterday I was on the Missing Links channel, and he seemed quite disappointed in the fact that I'm somewhat of a normie. He
Somewhat
was
of what?
a normie. He was expecting me to go off on something like wild. Nah, dude, I'm just some dude.
My name's not Connor.
Right. And if it was, I wouldn't tell you.
Too funny. Logically
Always-
Insane. How's it going?
I always wanted a name like Ralph.
What's your name? Ralph. What?
Uh-huh. George.
Oh,
We lost Mikey again. All right.
Can't get far on foot.
1979 WKRP Cookie Drop. That was awesome. I witnessed a pumpkin drop recently.
right.
Multiple pumpkin drops. Where I work, the lake I work on, they had a seaplane day where everybody, flying around in seaplanes would come in and drop a pumpkin at the target or do touch and go landings, and it was pretty cool. Just right around Halloween. All right, let me get Mikey back up here, see if this works out. Keep losing you.
All right.
What's going on, man?
Danny.
I'm watching this
When the
dude
rain-
build over here by hand, and I'm trying to figure out what type of wood can you cut with a saw that way. Because I'm in Georgia. You ain't cutting none of these trees like that. That's not happening. You go out there and grab a whole door water oak. You try to cut it down with a saw, with a hand saw. I want to see it happen. I'd like to watch.
What are you watching? Bushcrafting or something?
Yeah, it's a Vadim in the Wild. He's building a log cabin out of like standing dead wood he's found, and I don't know what kind of wood, but homie's cutting through it like
Right.
butter. Looks like he's carving soap.
Yeah, I just watched Stevie and we just watched some
Rain is coming.
videos recently of just a couple building log cabin.
Yeah, doing everything by hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that really is a nice fire.
And the same thing, they get, picking up dead wood but minimal trees off their property. They cut them down, and just the craftsmanship in it, the joints and everything was just etched
It
out.
would withstand a lot, It's the craftsmanship was just amazing.
But my point is, and however great the craftsmanship is, if you can cut through that wood the way he is,
Whoever you're watching,
I don't.
I swear it looks like he's carving soap, man. He's going through it
Oh, really?
like butter. It's wild.
Yeah, this couple they put out videos throughout. I mean, a good year or so, because we were watching the seasons change.
as we're watching
As
video,
we're watching the
binge
videos,
watch. We
yeah.
never got to the end because then they
No.
were just getting into like
They were just doing cosmetic stuff in the end.
trim work.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is boring.
Yeah, and they didn't make it
And
look so
actually-
easy.
I talked about this the other day, and Midwest Skywatchers, he texted me. He's like, dude, what's the name? What show is that? And he gets back to me, dude, I just watched like 7 seasons of this shit. He binge
7
watched
episodes
it.
straight.
It's episodes, not seasons.
It's addicting.
Yeah, it's just
It's just amazing the work they put into it. I don't think they said 5 words to each other the whole time they built the
True.
house.
I didn't know she could speak until about the
I
third
said it
show
when I heard her
watched.
say something. I said, she speaks. I was like, holy shit. She's got a voice. But I guess if you're going to work like that, there's probably not a whole lot of talking. You got to be very specific on measurements and,
Yeah, but
detail.
she kept right up with him.
Oh, I know.
Everything he did, she did.
Yeah. And then some.
It was impressive.
Seeing her hauling in logs from the end of the property as far as she could drive in, and then hike it in, and that wasn't a small hike. You're talking seemed like a mile.
A day. Moses is my neighbor.
Huh.
Angel?
I'm guessing.
Never knew his last name, if
Me
that's your last
either.
name. What's up, Angel?
A wave. A lot of wave.
Right on, man. Yeah,
That's cool.
I turned him. He's Angel watches a lot of YouTube, just not my stuff. And then I turned him on to it,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh man, I'll check it out. I watched some of your stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, what do you think?" He's like, "No, it's cool, man."
That's cool.
What are we supposed to say about it? I mean, have you come to that point where you walk into a place and they ask you what you've been doing and you got to drag your toe through the ground and say, well, I'm a YouTuber? What? YouTuber?
Oh,
I really say no.
No, I don't shy away from it.
No.
I was like, "You watch YouTube at all?"
Whoops.
Yeah, I got a channel.
I was just on top
What
of
it is,
the
yeah.
Sasquatch there for a minute.
I've run into so many people that have shows. I had, was it 2 weeks ago? I'm standing at my desk. I look out the window. I work in a
Sorry
park.
to hear that, Mike Jones. Yeah.
For those that don't know, I work in a park. I'm standing at my desk in the office, and I look out, and it's it's about 9 o'clock. I've got all these women coming in for tennis matches, and I look up and there's a goat standing outside my office on the walkway, just wandering around eating the grass. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. I just walked around. I walked out, and I'm watching this goat with no human attached to it at all. I'm like, where the fuck did this thing come from? I walk over to where it's at, and I cut the corner of the fence, and I see a guy standing there, and he has a YouTube channel.
I agree,
and
Susie. Same
forgive me
for
for not-
Sharn guy.
I think he's got a delay.
I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
Mike, you do me a favor. Just don't talk over anybody. Like I appreciate you trying to answer Susie and chat, but if someone's talking, it kind of
Okay.
blocks it out.
Yeah, I met this guy. I have his channel. I saved it. It'll take me forever to find it, but yeah, this local has a little piece of property where he's got like 12 goats, and he takes in abandoned people that get them for pets and think it's all cute and really can't take care of them. He's taken ownership of them, and
His name's not Donnie Miller, is it?
no, silly. No, apparently similar to that. It's a charity thing, but he's got a YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, I'm standing there. I haven't had enough coffee yet.
You walk out of your office
I'm
and there's
seeing
a
a
goat
goat.
standing there. It's like,
It's definitely got to be a first.
I had that happen with a cow one time. I was working a pipe plant, and about every 3 hours you get a 20-minute break. You can go do whatever you want. I went out the back door, was standing there with a burrito from the microwave, chewing on my burrito, when a black Angus calf walks up from the laydown lot out back. This is an entirely fenced-in area. The gate is closed with a keypad, and there's a cow back here. And he wanted my burrito.
you know what? It's funny because when I was living in, I was in Clarkdale, Arizona. I walked out the front door, and what the hell? There was something out there that didn't belong there. I think it was like what the fuck was it? It was either a pig or it was a bull or something. But it was huge. And it was like, where the hell did this thing come from? It's in my front yard. Like, apparently it was a neighbor's or something, but because it was kind of like ranch land a little bit, but yeah, I don't remember what the hell it was though. Anyway. If I remember, I'm just.
It
was something that caused me like
yeah,
to keep
Mokes, it could have been Mokes. It could have been a javelina.
No, it wasn't a javelina.
Yeah, it could have been a javelina. Those are those
Oh, could have been,
oversized
but it
pigs that live in Arizona.
No, it wasn't a javelina. It was somebody's
Oh, okay.
barnyard pet, but it was like just out of place where it was.
Yeah.
Murray, is Murray in here?
I had an incident.
Hi,
I had an
Mark.
incident with a javelina.
What happened with the javelina?
What was the incident? There might be a delay.
There's a lag, a really
Yes,
hardcore lag.
Wow.
I suspect he's listening on YouTube,
Or watching on YouTube or doing
right,
something.
and
Yeah.
responding to us when the YouTube gets
Mikey,
around.
if you have YouTube on in the background, you really need to turn it off and just pay attention to StreamYard. I know and you can see chat in backstage. So
Yeah, you just have to click on comment
yeah,
where it says
because
private chat and
if
comments.
you're watching StreamYard YouTube, it's delayed. So
Long Island Bigfoot wants to know, is someone snacking on pumpkin seeds? I kind of hear it too.
Damn it, Jeff. Now I got that song in my head.
It's the fire crackling.
No, no, no.
No,
No.
no, no.
No.
Hey, no, no.
Yes, here. Now everybody else can figure it out.
I got it. I got it. So she's suddenly beautiful.
Luckily, it's a good song. I appreciate the song. I like the song. But Donald Fuller, what's happening? Lulu Bell, welcome.
Yolanda, hi. Lulu Bell.
Michelle. Where I grew up, we had a dairy behind our house, and it used to be fun when the Holsteins were running in the front yard and down the road.
Now you got to say where you grew up.
No,
No, I'm kidding. I was kidding.
some people are weird about like giving out too much
Oh, I know.
information.
I know. I was just kidding.
You know, I ask where you're from because chances are I've been there.
Right.
So,
Hey, Donald.
yeah, you guys got to keep it down in here, man. You're just getting out of
I
hand.
know.
Sorry, I'm still thinking in my head. I can't stop.
He's still stuck on that song.
Yeah.
Autism.
Sharon Guy. How you doing, hon?
Murray says had to milk those cows running amok.
How do you milk a cow at 25 miles an hour? I just don't get it.
Well, if you got a creeper like you use for and you get on your back and you hold on, you might be able,
You know, if you're using one to milk, what are you holding on with?
Hope and a prayer.
Oh, you got left.
And where's the bucket?
Oh, it's one of those like on a mop bucket. It's got wheels.
All right. Try again. You gonna try again? I'm not a quitter.
I went riding with this dude one night. We went out. There's this old bridge out in the middle of nowhere, and it's not even really a bridge anymore. It's just something to go shine your headlights at and look at and get really drunk while you sit around and lament your fate in the universe. Anyway,
Now you can jump off when you decide the fate sucks and
right? Well, I go out there, and home cuz is sitting there, got the headlights on. He's sitting on the hood of the truck, and he's sitting there drinking. And he goes, "What the hell is that?" And I go, "None." He's like, "No, right there." And I don't see anything out there. He goes to the back of his truck, pulls out his fishing rod, steps out front, takes it, whips it out, goes, zzz, snatch. And he had hooked a little piglet. There was a mama sow over yonder laying on her side, just at the edge of the light. Couldn't even see her. What he had seen was one of the piglets come out from behind her. And he hooked one of the piglets on its tail somehow with that hook. He was just trying to hit it with the lead. Mama sow runs off. He reels in the piglet. He's like, nobody's ever going to believe that I caught a pig on a fly reel, dude. So we kept it. We named him Fish.
What'd you name him?
Fish.
fish.
So the story would make sense.
Yes. That's funny.
I thought it was going to go a different direction.
Yeah, right.
Where it squealed, the mother jumped up and chased your ass.
No, she just ran off. She just ran away, and we reeled in the pig, unhooked it, and it never even really freaked out. It freaked out while it was being reeled in.
Fight down.
A bit of a decent fight, not as much as you'd expect to put up. I Probably because the little treble hook was caught in the little tuft on the end of the tail and wasn't actually like stuck in anything. He was just tangled.
Yeah, but still.
He squealed and yelled and raised a mortal hell, but just kind of come on in.
Wow. Caught a
Named him
seagull
there.
once.
That's a cool
Yeah.
story.
I seen a dude catch a bat with a fly lure in the middle of a field. Just
Yeah, no, yeah. I could see that. We used to throw rocks up in the air to see the bats chase them. One, two, three, four.
tell you how you do that. You get you a sock, put a tennis ball in it, tie a knot in it with a big long tube socks. When you throw that thing up in the air, it makes so much of a flutter that all the bats in the area come look to see what it is.
Hmm.
You get a little ball of them running above you.
Mr. Leases, where's Jen?
Where is Jim?
I don't know. Not
Killed her.
my turn.
Where is Jill?
Oh, Still's not here either. Wow. What's the matter, Mr. Lee? Can't handle the modding? Because the other two are mods. It's not like we ever need a mod. I mean, it helps. I mean,
I'm supposed to.
oh, that's
be
he's like, well, where are they? Because he's tired of posting shit. No, let me do it here. I'll take care of Mr. Lee here. There you go.
I think LIB said link expired. I don't know what that means.
Link expired.
Yeah.
Oh no, meaning it went past the.
Oh. the
Yeah, no,
scroll.
that's why. I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, can he? Moves, I can't handle it, man.
Now we're talking. I don't know what the difference in the wood was, but homie just got a hold of something that wasn't cardboard. He went to swing it with like ping, and it just bounced off. And now he's really having to work at doing what he's doing with that particular board. That makes me feel better. I don't think this water wheel is going to last long. He went through it like a hot knife through butter. There's no way. It's got to be the consistency of cork. I'm sorry, I'm just entranced by it.
It's balsa wood.
Right, something like that. I don't know what it was, man. He just had him an old rough kerf saw. G straight through it.
It wasn't that sharp. I mean,
Yeah. Not that beefy either. It just, I don't know.
you know, and they used one of those in the show we were watching too for some of the work they did. One of those kerf saws. Oh, where'd that go? Tracy says this guy claims that a juvenile and his parents stripped his clothes up and tried to take him, and his dad shoots the juvenile. Is that a story that's out now somewhere and that I can go listen to? Or oh, let's see. Interview. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find out what
Scrolling in chat, looking for it. Edit.
Strawberry Lake in Michigan. I'm just wondering if I missed a show. If somebody did an interview, I want to, Guys, all I do is I listen to Bigfoot shit all day.
He listens to stories all the time. I had the radio going yesterday while he's working on the flooring. At one point, he's like, I had enough music.
No, we had it on all day. I
Okay.
sang my ass
But
off
it's
yesterday.
the first time I think I've gotten away with an all day of music and not listening to some
Oh,
kind
no,
of
because
show
I
or
don't
something.
normally. The one radio sucks, but we
He
pulled
listens
it
to
up on there.
stories all the time.
It's just background noise, you know. So I said, like, if Cam Buckner or Lynn Smith or Nance Warren, if they ever came to my, like, just walked in my front door, sure, the dogs would bark until they open their mouth.
The moment they
And
spoke,
oh, it's just you.
it's just them. Yeah, because these dogs know
Come on
the
in.
voices. I'm sure. I'm certain of it. I don't mind. I listen to it too. And
Emma Johnson, how are you, hon? Great to see you. It's been a while.
You okay, Moose? All right, then. My moose has entered the chat. Where does a 125-pound bull mastiff sleep?
Anywhere he wants.
right?
The only way I've been able to figure out how to get him out of my bed is about 20 minutes before I go to bed. I come in here and sit in the chair, and I throw a blanket over him. Directly, he'll get hot, get out of bed. I'll go get in the bed in the warm spot and go to sleep.
There's a method to the madness.
Yep.
Track says Stevie B. You have to
I was
play
about to answer.
polka music for flooring work. Yeah, we're really getting things done now.
Emma Johnson, good to see you.
Or I could just put on Mexican music. It's all the same beat. Moog's recap of the memorable story. I haven't heard any memorable stories.
I got one.
Okay.
All right. So in Kentucky, there's this place called Pope Lick.
Pope
Lick. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Pope Lick has a place called the Pope Lick Trestle, at which this particular cryptid called, get this, you'll never guess, the Pope Lick monster has been sighted. Never heard of this one before. This was brand new to me. Well, let me tell you what the Pope Lick monster does. It imitates the sound of someone that you would trust to lure you a little further into the swamp so that you can get hit by the train.
Jerome is one place. They have a Grand Hotel over there that's haunted. It's haunted by a spirit that is in their mini elevator, their Otis elevator. His name is Claude Harvey. I took a picture of him, actually.
Where is that?
That whole town is haunted.
Jerome.
Arizona.
Jerome?
I don't know. It's over here.
Jerome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the Grand Hotel there.
Yeah.
I've been
The Grand
in.
Hotel. Yes.
That
Yeah.
somewhere out there's a person whose most trusted confidant is Alex Jones. And if this person goes to that location and gets seduced by the voice of the Pope Lick monster, what they're going to hear is Alex Jones sitting in the woods out there having a coffee or something. And I'm going to say this right now. To me, just to me, the idea of an unidentified cryptid hanging out in the woods is far less creepy to stumbling across. So everybody needs to come out here and check out all these gay frogs. We're going to be sitting here all afternoon unless you come over here and step in front of this train.
Gay frogs.
It's like, that's way creepier than some freaking cryptid that's going to eat my face off.
Yeah, Jones has got a distinct voice that's like, oh.
All right. Well, speaking of great stories, Naoma Finn is in chat. How you doing, Naoma?
Yeah, but what's happening? Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Just if you've never, been to her channel, Naoma Finn Open for Doubt, go check it out. She does some great narrations. We had her on. It's almost going on a year, February.
Yeah, Valentine's.
Already. Wow.
It was Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day last.
Queens of Cryptids.
That was fun.
That was.
However, I see her in chat, I'm like, hey, Naoma, hey, Mogs.
I'd like to see that device that Pine Island Research, Mogs. I like that device that Pine Island is talking about. Pine Island Research. That device he's talking about to make Bigfoot laugh. Okay.
with a fake fart device.
It's called a whoopee cushion.
Yeah,
Just saying. It's portable.
right. Fairly cheap. Grocery store, most of them, you can find them there.
Yeah, I have a funny. I've got a funny quick story. In Colorado, in Colorado, outside of Colorado Springs, show Bigfoot sighting signs. Did you know that? In Colorado, they
what?
have actual Bigfoot sighting signs, crossings,
Really? Huh.
like warning signs. Yeah, like warning signs.
Huh. I've seen like people put them up like in California, Oregon, up that way. I don't know that the government was involved in putting them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be kind of trippy if you're hiking down the woods and you come across a sign like that. You know, most people would look at it and laugh, go, "Oh, that's funny." Others of us would be like, "Oh, no shit."
Yes.
I once found a sign that said nowhere, and I had to agree with it. It was out there, yo. Like I had been
Yeah, well, this
canoeing
was a road
for
sign.
days.
I was with someone, and we were driving to the top of Pikes Peak. And as we were driving to the top of Pikes Peak, I thought it was hilarious. It's the only one I've ever seen so far. The big yellow sign.
Wyoming Finn
Yeah.
says they've got Bigfoot crossing signs in Washington State too, but there's
Also in Georgia.
never crossing.
And in Georgia.
Really? Where in
But
Georgia?
are these
Oh,
like
they do?
signs people
Also
put
Georgia?
up?
Okay.
Not like the
In
videos.
North Georgia,
In
up
Georgia.
around Helen, they look pretty legit. I don't know if people did it, but they're in the right spot.
I
On
haven't
the
been up
way.
there in years. I never saw any though.
Yep.
Up in Helen, you said?
Yeah, Helen's beautiful. If
Oh,
you
it
ever get
is.
a chance out there,
Absolutely.
it's amazing.
I've been up there many times, a few times actually.
Is that where you
It's
chatted?
phenomenal.
Well, no,
That
it's near there. It's like the next little town over.
Yeah, that was.
It's hard to explain the beauty of Helen until you see it, because I could tell you, okay, there's an alpine village in North Georgia, and you'd go, oh, and you'd picture an alpine village, but that's not quite right. There is an alpine Bavarian village in North Georgia, a specific type
In
of
the
alpine.
mountains in Georgia, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And so imagine being there on the 4th of July. I stumbled into Helen on the 4th of July for the first time. That was pretty cool. It was cool. I mean, he's laughing.
No, there's a place like that in either Washington.
I was living at the time.
What's that, Mikey?
He's
Oh,
just
I was
laughing.
saying that Colorado has a Santa's Village, which is like open almost all year round, and it's outside of Colorado Springs. I've been to that,
All right.
but it's definitely more popular in the winter time.
Yeah, you know,
Excuse
because it's just weird in July.
We have a town named Santa Claus in Georgia,
Yeah.
and a town named Christmas.
We have Christmas here in Florida.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
don't no idea. I just live here.
yeah. It's more on the east.
There is a town called, there's a town called Christmas in Arizona too.
Really?
It's way up north.
Pine Island says our state parks have Bigfoot trail signs. No shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no kidding. Where's Naomi just says there's an English village in Tennessee, sort of. It's haunted though, so it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Oh hell, I'd love to go check out it.
We're in Tennessee.
Yeah. It's not that far.
No,
We'll stop and pick up
Yeah,
Mr.
that's pretty
Haywood.
cool.
right. There's Jen. How you doing,
Hey,
Jen?
Jen. Welcome.
Hoosier. How you doing? Good to see you.
What's going on? Who's your Squatch? It's been a while.
Family.
She said it's called rugby. Miss Naomi. Rugby, Tennessee.
That's
We'll
cool.
have to check it
Anybody
out.
else getting rain? It's been juicy as all get out over here all day.
So what?
Rain, juicy,
Hey,
moist.
Jen.
This morning at work, I work a little further from where we live, but
I thought he was reading from a thesaurus there for a second.
it was right. It must have rained early morning hours, and then just soon as it seemed like things were drying up, sun was out.
Yeah, we're not
It started
getting the rain
raining
that
again.
you guys are getting.
No, we got
and I
that
think
last
there's-
week.
I think there's some storm warnings out, or there was. I haven't looked at radar, so I don't know where the storm is now. It's probably
We got all that rain last
probably
week.
up the
We
coast
went
by now.
5 days straight rain.
Oh, I think Jeff just sent some pictures. Well, that's how I can share them.
Cool.
I just had to take that Band-Aid off. I kept playing with it. Said,
Is still bleeding.
just now, just before we came on, about 20 minutes, I pulled a pizza out of the oven, little Tombstone, and I overcooked it a little, so I put a little extra on the pizza wheel that's cutting it, and my thumb was
Wow.
on the other side, and I went right through the pizza, and it hit my knuckle.
So he's got a nice little.
And I look, and I'm
sweat.
like, holy shit, there's blood pouring out. I'm like, it's a fucking pizza wheel.
Supposed to cook pizza. Not your thumb.
All right, let's see. Oh, no shit.
Yeah, apparently it's storming pretty good over here. So if I drop out, it's connection issues.
And it is a .gov. Let me see if I can. Let me get rid of this light real quick. I found the Sasquatch on the trails, outdoor cameras, Rapid City, and it's got a QR code. It says scan to collect your prize or visit, and it's the government. There was another one too where
Wow.
So they can send the men in black to come shut you up.
sure, yeah. It was a bear.
Mr. Lee said Moog's and his dry crust pizza. Then Ben T says pizza wheel murders. Everything sharp.
It was just two pictures of the same sign, but that's pretty cool. Very cool. Diamond crystal, diamond pizza blades, right? You can do masonry work with it too. All right, I have to go back and
Yeah, that would be expensive.
Leavenworth. That's what it is. Yes. I've seen pictures. My dad's been there a few times. He said it's really cool as hell. Leavenworth, Washington.
I'm glad you're home safe, Karen.
Let's see. I was going to respond to something, but I really wanted to roll back and see what the hell I was like responding to. Donald says, Gary, I had my own interaction with this species and the Red Sea didn't part, or the clouds. I think an environmental study should be done. Maybe that area is causing hallucinations. I was coming late, like I can't follow everything in chat.
Well, I know. Me too.
I'll just see a comment. I'm like, oh, what's this?
Michael Haywood, are you leaving? Saying he said night and happy thing. Oh, Tracy, sorry. I couldn't see it on my screen. I better stick to my phone.
Who's
Michael was just saying goodnight to Tracy when I looked up on my screen. I thought he was saying goodnight.
Tracy, hope to see you again.
Good night, Tracy.
Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Yeah, it's always good to see a new face come in. Hopefully they're, appreciate it and come back.
Come back. No.
Come back, please.
I'm sorry.
So Mike, LIB has been, promoting my channel, promoting the shit out of this channel because he wants me to hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm 12 away.
I told him I'm going to create 12 accounts now. And then erase them. No.
So if you got more than one device, I think we can hit it tonight.
I can't wait.
Hold on.
That'd be such a hurdle.
But it's nothing that I've been. It wasn't
No,
a goal that I set.
Never.
Mike said.
See, never. I know that.
I was like, whatever.
But it's been sitting there so close for quite a while. It's like
it was
really?
it was like 1945 forever.
Yes.
In the 40s, it would just go up and down, up and down. But this is the highest. This is the most. 1988 is where it's at right now, and it's the most I've ever had. Like it was 1985, then it dropped down, then it went up, then it dropped down. Today it was 88. I was like, oh shit. It would fluctuate like 2 or 3 in a day, and it was just.
One time it went down like 5, and it's like, what the hell?
It's
He's like, I got one more account.
I know.
humidity. Yeah, it said humidity, Mokes.
What is?
Subs going down, obviously.
Yeah, I guess. See, I like this time of year because it starts because summer. You don't have as many views. You don't have as many watching because they get better shit to do during the summer. But once it starts to get cold out and people stay inside, all of a sudden you'll see this surge. And I've noticed it for the past 3 years. Yeah. You see this surge this time of year where more and more people are watching.
But I look forward to it because you see a lot of people that you
haven't seen in a while. Yeah, it's like they took the summer off. It was it's cool. What the hell was I about to look up?
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I have over 100 subs myself.
Oh, right on. What do you
what's your, about 110 now.
Do you do a show or anything?
Started.
Do you do a show? Or what do
you use sometimes I do streams and just about random things. And other times we do reviews on TV shows from the 80s, 70s, small stuff.
Oh, right on.
This year we're kind of my wife and I are kind of taking some time off things that have been going on, and we got a New Year's Eve stream coming up on the 31st. So about 11 p.m. Everybody's invited, bringing in the new year. So
yeah, I've done that a few times. Those are fun. The first one I did, we were on for what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
Because
they are. They're a lot of fun.
I rang in every time zone. So we were like on for 5 hours.
Yeah. Bring everybody over.
What's up?
They subbed.
So after that, so
yeah.
Mr. Lee says he'll subscribe. Finally.
Finally?
Yep. They subbed.
Hold on. I can turn it down. All right.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Lee. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Lee.
That was very nice.
Mandy and Candy. Now I gotta go. Who the hell is this? You say I know you from New Jersey.
New Jersey, I know.
Huh.
Can't help you there.
Because it's been years since I left Jersey.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Now I'm curious, how do you know me in Jersey?
Naoma says I just switched to my other
But I
tab.
was already subscribed.
I know.
Really, thank you.
Right?
I can't pull this up. Why won't this? Oh, here we go. So let's go here.
Yeah, I heard that.
$1.99, so we're up there. We're going up. I just can't see it live.
The exact-
I might have shared something, maybe.
Right on. Thank
You know, I've gone out of my way to get people subs at times.
Oh, you've done it on the show.
Yeah,
You've done it here.
got people to 1,000.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
My
you
cool
know?
dog, what's up? Thank you for subscribing.
That's exactly what it's about, helping each other out.
Yeah, it's usually me doing the helping.
I know.
Because I don't ask. I mean, you know, that's what
And you
that's
will
what I enjoy
continue
doing.
to. Yeah.
It's all good.
Tom Cruise says he's already subbed. He's been a subscriber.
You know, it's weird. People switch accounts and stuff and whatnot, and I only have one. Like, I
Danny
never
says
even...
that's my dog's channel. LOL. He's Donald Fuller said I checked all 13 of my channels. They're all subbed.
I can't get a count on my phone, like proper count.
Well,
Maybe I can. Hold on. Nope. Keeps
I have
bringing me to
two.
this damn live.
I have two. I have one under my real name because that's when I first started chatting. I was under my real name. Stevie B's been my nickname since birth, basically. Stevie, anyways.
I'm trying to see if I can.
Carol, thank you. Midwest Night Watchers.
I can't see how many subscribers there are. Guys, thank you though. I'm sure we'll hit that goal now.
Yeah, it won't show.
I never put it out there before, but it did show that it went up to 199, so 1.99. So it's it'll refresh hopefully, and we'll hit that goal. Todd Bushy,
Woohoo.
what's up? Renee, what's up? Or Nene. I thought it said Renee. No, because there was a Renee Cruz that used to come on.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless I read it wrong then, too. Nene, welcome.
A little slight possibility.
Yeah. No, I know that's this is all Caucasians buddies coming in, or wherever you put it out. Right on. That's so cool. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.
The Authentic Happiness Show.
Susie.
What's up, Susie? Good to see you. Susie, you doing a show today or Thursday night or anything? That's who we lost earlier, Susie. I'm like,
I usually do a show on
No,
Tuesday
but-
night. I'm sorry, what?
oh, go ahead.
So I usually do a show on Tuesday night, but since I did a guest appearance that I streamed to my channel at noon today, I figured that would take the place of it, and I'd just take the night off because I'm a lazy screwball. I didn't go get me a pint of rum, so I'm not going to be sitting around drinking tonight.
Well, that's a good thing.
Or maybe I should say yet.
Still
Still
young.
early.
Nice.
Yeah. I got about another 15 minutes before it's my fate is sealed.
Oh, and the store is closed.
But yeah, the liquor stores. I'm in Georgia. This place sucks. One of the coolest things I've ever done when I went to New Orleans, I was staying at this frat house type joint. Big, huge. Anyway, 2 blocks down was a convenience store, but you couldn't go to the convenience store by walking 2 blocks down. You had to walk 2 blocks up, 2 blocks over, and then 2 blocks back up because that place was a place you didn't go to. Bad area. And I was like, okay, whatever. Naturally, when I got all doped up on LSD, I decided to go for a walk. And I remember there was a convenience store over there. So I went down there to the convenience store, walked in, and right there on the freaking counter next to the register were fifths of Jack Daniels, just right next to the cigarettes and the lighters. And I was like, God bless America.
Naomi says LSD will do that to you.
Hey, you're showing 2K subs.
Guys, well, we hit it.
Ah, yay.
See how long it stays there.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
That is.
I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you.
Thanks for your help, man.
Thanks for
Like I
your
said,
help.
I'll see how long it stays there because it will. It'll go up and it'll slide back down. I don't know why it does it.
I
don't know if
swear
it's
that's
YouTube doing it. I have no clue.
I think it's
Uh,
YouTube.
Because how often do you unsubscribe from something?
About once every 2 months. But I go through a lot of small channels. Like a lot.
I don't think I've unsubscribed to anything.
So
Maybe.
I don't know if you've noticed the 3 a.m. purge. Have you seen the 3 a.m. purge yet?
No.
A lot of people say it's a weekly purge, but if you go watch your count, at least on the East Coast, or at least my account, it might have something to do with when you started your account as to when it happens. But I've noticed at 3 a.m., I can be sitting there watching my analytics and they'll blink. And right after that blink, I'll go from, I'll be missing 25 subs, just poof, or 15 or 10. You know?
Yeah, I don't get that. It's not that drastic.
Well,
It's-
even
it's
Naomi
like
said,
2 or 3.
if your channel's anything like mine, it'll take about an hour to drop off again. So she sees it. I
Okay.
swear it's got to be YouTube.
Oh, I can fix some of that. I'll see what I can do.
I think it's when Google drops unused emails. I thought it was something like, along those lines, a channel that's just not,
Dormant.
yeah, dormant.
Is that better?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you have a little bit. I have no shame. I will straight up flex. I have no problems with it.
Oh, jeez.
How's that LSD treating you now?
How that ride going down, buddy? Boy, is Brandon like a cow peeing on a flat rock?
Oh, man, okay. He says, not to mention the fact that I am about to hit the subscribe, unsubscribe button on your channel every 5 minutes for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, that'll confuse no one.
All right. You're going to break the internet.
Mogs is my young version of me. I'm not that young, dude. Or you're that old.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd admit that.
I'm not sure how to take that. You know, I had to figure that out. Well,
Anybody ever,
Todd? That's awesome.
anybody ever told you look like a bloated Rob Zombie? Because that's what they told me.
No.
Oh wow.
Pretty rough. That would actually hurt my fifis on the inside.
Well, Zombie's not exactly, bloated. I mean, he's so thin, really. I mean, he's kind of got that look. Not thin like, what's his name?
I was also called a dollar store dude, like from Big Lebowski, dollar store Lebowski. That one kind of hit my creamy nougat center.
Oh, I've been called a dude fucking so many times. It's not funny. People, I was in a Jersey Mike's sub one day, and getting a sandwich, and there's a guy in front of me, older guy. He's looking at me and he's like, "Anybody ever tell you?" I was like, "Probably." Go ahead. You look like the dude. I have people I'll see outside saying, "Dude," it's all the time.
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
But it's funny that you mentioned that one.
Calm down, Walter.
Icon, what's happening?
Icon. How you doing?
Anita loves your laugh, Caucasian.
I hear that sometimes.
I hear it sometimes.
Here's the funny thing to me about having this voice. I get these emails after these shows where people who have never heard of me before and never seen me before and have no idea what I'm about, but they hear my voice, and I get an email saying, "You worked in Arizona at JK 721 at 2 a.m. You were the night DJ." And I was like, no. Yeah, and it's different little tiny radio stations all over the place. Especially when I start doing voices, and then they become absolutely convinced. I've never done radio.
When I was younger, I wanted to get into radio. Like growing up, because I love I was fascinated with DJs and the voice, and just hearing what somebody could do with a voice.
I mean, you add a video to it, and that's basically what I do today. I mean,
it's funny how it kind of went full circle.
It's wild to me because I was never a public speaker. I was never the kind of person to put myself out there. I never, ever, when there was a project to be done, someone else always did the delivery, the presentation.
Been there, done that. I was in like 5th grade I was in middle school, and I got like an award for the most nervous book report presentation.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I guess I should have known something. When I was in like my 4th grade class, I don't know if y'all remember, like back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was like this SARS thing that went around, and it shut down all the schools. Well, Georgia didn't shut its schools down. We just had a whole boatload of the kids sick. So one afternoon, for some weird reason, we ended up with like 90 kids in the entire school. That was it. No one else there. And so rather than having all the teachers teaching 1 or 2 kids a piece, they sent most of the teachers home and put like 10 of them in there with us. And after about an hour of just going absolutely insane, I reached over and picked up one of the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale books. Now we're talking 8, 9 years old over here. And I opened the book and started reading out loud.
Brutal.
It can be, but if you've got the proper voice, it works. And I do voices when I read.
Oh, I mean, the stories themselves, the original.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's true. It's true. It's really true. But the thing is, I sat there and read for about 15 minutes, and when I stopped to go get something to drink, I closed the book, and when I looked up, there was like 20 kids sitting around just, staring off into space. And I was like, "What are y'all doing?"
Pied Piper over here.
Right.
I wasn't doing it for any particular reason. I was just bored and decided to read it and out loud for some stupid reason. Nothing else to do.
That's funny. But, you didn't have that voice at that age, though,
Not quite so. Yeah, not quite as deep.
No.
My voice dropped like suddenly. Like no joke, I didn't have a long period of time where my voice would crack. I woke up one morning when I was like 14 and I couldn't hardly talk. It just noise would not come out of my throat. And for like 2 or 3 days, I couldn't talk at all. Every time I tried, it would just make me cough. After about 4 days, that went away. And this is what was there when it was done. I'll never forget the look on my face.
You're like,
no, dude, it was I come out and I was like, beef, it's what's for dinner. And my mom was, what is that? Like, I don't know.
Doing Sam Elliott.
14-year-old sounded like he was 50 and been smoking a carton of cigarettes a week. It's like, what in the world? And I remember how it happened too. I was playing softball and I went running to catch a pop fly and yelled. And when I did, it did something to my larynx and I couldn't talk for several days after. And then when I could talk, this is what I sounded like.
That's strange. Shasta Valley Outdoorsman, welcome.
I mean, you got to remember, this is the first time I've gotten old, so I don't know.
You can drink free, but it's BYOB.
Right.
What's up, Shasta Valley? Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. For the long hair and beard night. Yeah, I hear you, babe. Mine haven't been free. I think Mogs is holding out on me.
How so?
You haven't bought me a single drink.
I didn't know we were at the bar.
Is that any way to treat your little spoon?
Little what? Spinner. Spoon.
Grasshopper.
What's
You
up,
just
Grass?
getting here? Good to see
All
you.
right. Who else? Yeah, you brought all these different names in. I'm like, oh, who's this? Who's this?
Yeah, that's the cool part about my folks is not only do they subscribe, they'll stick around and jerk your chain for a couple of weeks too. Go ahead and get you over that hump. I like Shasta Valley Outdoorsman. He's a very plain kind of person. It's kind of what you see is what you get kind of situation.
So you're saying he looks plain too?
He's definitely buku bearded.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah, his beard. When I interviewed him, what was that? Almost 2 years ago now. It was like middle of summer, and he had trimmed his beard up not too long before. But in almost all of his videos, it's magnificent.
Huh. Have to check it out.
Right.
Naomi says my older son wasn't breathing when he was born, so they put him on a ventilator. When they finally took him off, his cry sounded like Joey's agent on Friends. It never got better.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember who was Joey's agent on Friends.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. You got me curious now, Nama. Estelle.
Still don't know.
I'm going Golden Girls. No.
Right. Naomi said she was a chain smoker.
Oh, okay.
Scratchy voice.
Papa has PTSD from about ventilators. I just noticed. I just realized it now, huh? Mark the time.
Right.
Did you see what I just did?
No.
Good.
What did you do?
Nothing.
We
No.
saw everything.
Right.
No.
You got to remember, once it goes on the internet, it's forever.
It's forever. And it's everywhere.
Oh, nobody saw what I did though. It was not something she would have noticed.
I was looking at my.
Missed the ashtray.
Oh. Again?
Oh, my God. I was dating this chick back many moons ago. I was about 22. And we had just gotten through with like this horrendous night of freakishness. And I'm laying there in bed. And you remember those little the old school Waffle House ashtrays, the metal ones that they used to have?
No.
No.
Anyway, she had stolen one of those things. And I was laying in the bed with the ashtray sitting on my stomach. And she was absent-mindedly smoking a cigarette. And I'd set it down, reached over to grab my drink. She reached over and put that thing out in that ashtray.
Oh.
Fried, and that sucker was fried to me. I had to go and peel it off.
Naomi says my newborn sounded like a 50-year-old homeless wino standing on a street corner at Christmas asking for cash. Does that help?
Very much so.
I don't know. What else can we go?
I bet it doesn't. I bet it didn't help a bit. 5 o'clock in the morning, he's hungry, and it sounds like some old dude standing.
Sounds like the fucking penguin from Batman.
Mer, mer, mer. See, mer.
Sorry, Naomi.
She said pretty much.
Miss Julie says, Ben, I like the Bee Gees.
Like
Well, that explains why you're watching me and him.
tense.
Well, it's not like they put out anything anymore.
Well, you can still like them.
Which is one of them died, didn't he? Maurice? I don't know. I forget who died.
Hey, boo-boo. What's the most amazing thing you've ever heard of? What's a flying picnic basket?
Yogi. Ranger Smith is going to be pissed. Fuck Ranger Smith.
We wrap him up and put him in the picnic basket. We could send it down the river.
I liked how he always, the way he enunciated picnic.
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 I've been working on my Rodney Dangerfield lately, and all I've really managed to get down is, I'll never get no respect. That's as far as I've gotten.
Oh, Rodney? I can do some Rodney.
Yeah, he can.
Do it.
It's usually quoting Caddyshack.
That and back to school.
He got the nickname Bear because he sounded like a bear instead of a baby crying. All I know is I got a lot of balls.
All I know is a couple of balls. Yeah.
Hey, boo boo. Caddyshack is a great movie. It is.
Donald Fuller. Editing capabilities are experience squared. Get Shotcut. It's a free program. Download it to your computer and beat your head against it until your eyeballs bleed. You'll figure it out. I got faith in you. It's free. It does everything your pay editors will do. And it doesn't take a whole boatload of memory unless you're doing like 45-minute, hour-long renders. It's not too bad.
I haven't edited anything in a long time.
You opted out. I see you're not YouTubery enough for us.
No, when I
No.
first started off, I would do pre-recorded shows. I did about 17 of them, and then I was like, "Fuck this." But I had to edit, and I figured it out. But I was like, "Nah." So I'll do shorts. You don't have to edit them, and
I
live
picked
shows.
up the best of both worlds.
Naomi, good night. Thanks for stopping by.
It was great to see you, Nelma.
She can't hold her eyes open.
Oh, I got
Have
another
a,
one.
have a
Me
wonderful
either.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving.
We will be live Thanksgiving night. It's Thursday night. So hope to see you then.
Right?
But if we don't, thanks
Happy
for popping in.
Thanksgiving.
Great to see you. Enjoy. Night. Actually, I'm not far behind you. It's 1:43.
You and me both.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Water boy. No, it's funny because I'll spit something out and I'll say to Stevie, "Name the movie." She's like, "Fuck, I have no fucking clue."
Dude, me and Jeff do that constantly. It drives my wife crazy.
Oh, I did it. I did it before. I just spewed out something and I said, "Name the movie." She's like, "What?" It's some vague, random scene from Greece.
Yeah.
Or my favorite
Then
is
he
too.
says it, I'm like, oh, yeah.
You drop, you drop a few quotes from House 2 and you'll confuse everybody in the room.
I do know a lot of them, but there's a lot that he'll just spew out a little quick one, and it's like you said, it's like some small part in the middle of some random movie.
But if
20 years
I
ago.
were to quote Friday, the movie Friday, she
I
could
think I know
quote
every
more
word.
than me.
Hi, Felicia.
Well, that's where it came from.
My grandmother gave me that chain.
You got
Knock
knocked
the
the
fuck No, because why have you seen Friday so many times?
Because I'm the greatest mother in the world. My second to youngest daughter, she was a toddler. I mean, just maybe 8, 9 months old, 10 months old, something like that, baby. We were taking her to a new babysitter, and the night before, we kind of knew that we were going to catch hell because she cried being away from us. If you went to hand her off, but yet this is the same child that would just run off. Anyways, I go to pop in. I'm cooking dinner, and I turn TV on just to have some background noise, and the movie Friday comes on. She's kind of throwing a fit with one of her sisters, and all of a sudden, just the noise, the sound of the introduction to the movie, she just stopped and turned around and sat there and stared at the TV. So we took the tape to the new babysitters and told the lady ended up becoming her nana. Told her nana, take this tape with you, VHS. That's how old it was. She's like, "Oh, that's silly. I got her. Woman that's taken care of many children." I said, "Here." I put it in the diaper bag and handed her off. I go to pick her up that evening, and she was like, "You're leaving that tape here with me." She said, "What in the world is it with that movie?" But we played it anytime she'd get in one of her little moods or fits. She'd throw it on, and boom, shit. I mean, it worked every time. I've heard that movie so many times.
Laughter is an involuntary response. And you can control it to an extent.
Yes, I'm sure. But you gotta admit, that's a funny movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Oh, it's great. It is one of the top 10 funniest movies in history. It's up there with some Mel Brooks films, and Blazing Saddles, and
History of the World Part 1.
Right? It's up there.
I introduced that movie to Stevie.
I mean, I've
recently.
heard of it. I just never sat and watched it.
Have you ever watched My Blue Heaven?
Steve Martin.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's a misplaced gangster, turns state's evidence, gets put in witness protection, moves into a small town in the middle of nowhere, and immediately sets up a gang racket, like by accident. The first 2 times he wasn't even trying to. He started a numbers club, and then he started like a meat racket at the supermarket. It's just, he can't help it. He's a natural freaking gangster. He just he doesn't mean to. He just doesn't.
I remember scenes from it, but I don't remember the whole movie.
Let me drop a couple of quotes. I don't believe in tipping. I believe in over tipping. What are you doing hanging out in the frozen food section?
Tina G
You're
said,
gonna thaw out all this meat.
funniest movie ever, My Blue Heaven.
It's what of. It might be his best movie because it involves, and I only say that because he has funnier movies and he has movies where he does a better acting role. But in this one, he is acting par excellence, but he's still funny.
Well, he does. It's a character, though. It's character acting.
But from what I understand, he hooked up.
Persona of a gangster, though. Like, doesn't he
It's
talk like from
loosely-
New York and it's exaggerated and yeah.
But it's loosely based off a particular guy. And the guy had turned state's evidence, been uncovered, put back into witness protection, and got brought out again so he could write a book. And when he got brought out, he wrote what became My Blue Heaven. And to prepare for the role, he walked around behind homie for 3 weeks, emulating every movement, every word, every sound, ordered the same sandwiches, ordered everything.
to take
So when
on.
you see him walking around in the movie, it doesn't look anything like him, really. It's funny. It's great.
I think my favorite Steve Martin movie was The Jerk.
Oh, man.
That's got to be my favorite one.
Where else in the world can you possibly be born a young black man and grow up a rich white man?
Oh, an asshole. No. That was a funny movie.
Yeah.
What was his dog's name? Shithead, wasn't it?
I think.
He's killing cans. Run away from the cans.
I want to watch it again. I haven't seen it so long.
All right, Three Amigos was funny. The problem was it was really
Mikey,
hard.
take care.
It was really
Three
hard
Amigos.
to take seriously.
Three Amigos. Yeah. that
Take
was
seriously?
As a movie, I mean, it was ridiculous at the
There's a
outset.
singing bush in it. How
good.
serious can it be?
Right.
You
Not
got
really
me.
meant to take serious.
You got me on that one. You're square. You got me.
Just their dance alone. Ends with a cough, a hernia checkup.
Princess Bride's another really good movie. One of those that every time I get sick, if I don't feel like getting up and doing anything, if I get down and under the weather or catch a cold or whatever, you can bet I'm gonna watch Princess Bride, Gladiator, My Blue Heaven, Stripes, and my favorite quote from Stripes is so stupid. It's from Bill Murray.
It's Russell should be here. That's the line from Stripes.
My favorite one is when they're asking him about his sexual proclivity. He tells the recruiter that he doesn't wear underwear, but when he does, it's always unusual.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Somehow, I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Hello, little lady. Karen says The Jerk is my favorite Steve Martin movie.
Right.
Dude, take a look at My Blue Heaven and Leap of Faith. I know The Jerk is an excellent classic, and it is an excellent Steve Martin movie. But both of those roles involve more breadth and a greater execution of humor to pull off. The Jerk was great. Don't misunderstand.
Sergeant Holka is our big toe.
Danny, good night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good to see you, Danny. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was excellent. But I mean, I put it in the same category as like Spies Like Us and Uncle Buck. You know,
And
it just
what
gets
about Bob?
Johnny Dangerously is one of the greatest comedies ever written because it starts off. This is the most beautiful opening to a movie I've ever seen. It starts off with him at a pet store putting price tags on puppies. He has no idea what he's doing in that place. No clue.
Think.
Ah, come here, kid. Let me tell
New
you.
York Outcast, what's happening? Welcome, Patrick Vaughn. Good to see you.
John Eagle, you gotta get.
Did I see John Eagle?
You gotta watch
What's
it.
up, bud? Thank you for coming by. Like, comment, and subscribe.
The jerk is geez, that's 80s.
79, I believe.
79.
It's early, I know.
Johnny Dangerous is like 83, 84. But and I know it's hard to say Michael Keaton's best work. It is definitely his best comedy. Multiplicity was funny. Johnny Dangerous broke the mold.
The Money
My
Pit.
mother put him
Money
in.
Pit.
Oh, that, yeah.
The Money Pit was good.
And this is another one where, yes, you're not wrong. It was good, but it falls into the same category as like The Burbs and
I
What
like
was
Jack
the other one?
Frost. You know,
Yeah.
that was a good movie.
There's a lot of good movies out there. I mean,
but none of them have been made in the past 15 years. How about that?
I know,
Right.
right?
Okay, there's exceptions. Like
Greg is like not a movie kind of guy.
The Hateful Eight was excellent. Inglorious Bastards was very good. But otherwise, you've got to go out of the country. You want to find a decent movie. Train to Busan, Korean. Squid Games, Korean.
I went to a film festival 10 years ago in Sedona, Arizona, and mostly what I watched was foreign films.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I saw some amazing films.
Freaking Hollywood is creatively bankrupt. They're useless. They're a broken appendage and should be annexed
Still
immediately.
on strike, aren't they?
Does it matter if they're just going to produce crap in the first place? I would much rather wait patiently for a decent movie to earn the chops to be called a Hollywood film than let these hacks work on anything else. I would fire them all and hire some random hillbillies from Kentucky.
And say, write me a comedy.
And they do
No, I just filmed them. It would be a comedy.
Yeah, I think they did that.
It's about time for you to be calling out, ain't it, bud?
Yeah, a couple minutes. Wait a minute. Donald says, so many in chat who blocked me. I wonder why.
What's up, New York Outcast? See you, bud.
I'm still curious is that person who said they knew me from Jersey. That's like, what? It looks familiar. Is it him? His name's not Mose. Yeah, I prefer my Jersey life to stay in Jersey. My drinking days. Well, I drank a lot in Arizona too. So what time you guys stay up to? Dude, we're getting off the air here in 3 minutes. If you want to burn one, come on over.
Roll them up, light them up, smoke them up. Inhale, exhale. All right, folks, I'm going to let y'all run on with it. I appreciate you having the time to have me up here.
All right, on.
Very good to see you, as always.
Have
Appreciate
yourself a holiday.
I've got another couple of days here, and then I'm going to the beach for 2 weeks, and I'm going to shut this whole place down and pretend like it doesn't exist.
What beach you going to?
Edisto Beach, South Carolina.
Okay.
It's pretty good,
What's
man.
that near?
What's it near?
Edisto, not far from Charleston. It's a 2-hour drive to Charleston, but it's
Okay.
only because it's only like right there, but you've got to drive back to the mainland and then go to Charleston and drive back out to the coast. So you probably get there in 20 minutes by boat.
I've never done the beaches in South Carolina. Like not even.
It's nice out there.
I've done North Carolina. I've done, the Outer Banks. Then further down like Topsail and that
Mhm.
area, but never got down to South Carolina and checked that out.
Yeah.
I've bounced back and forth between South Carolina and Georgia most of my life, just sort of randomly picking random spots to go. Hey, there's an island over there and there's a bridge to it. It shows it on the map.
When you mentioned Helen, I used to rent a cabin up in LJ.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
like
no,
the
that's not
next town over from Helen.
I mean, right above that place, there's a mountain called War Woman Mountain. Has a creek that runs off of it named War Woman Creek. They're not real creative up there, apparently. So I spent 3 summers growing up, like 2 or 3 months per year for 3 years in a row, going up to a little place up there just above LJ and Helen.
I love it up
Beautiful
there.
country. It is amazing country. You can't describe it.
Yeah, that whole area up there. I love it up there.
It's,
Hey, thanks for putting the word out
yes, sir,
Yeah.
man.
tonight.
Definitely.
Swing through anytime you see me live. Poke in.
Appreciate it.
Much love. Don't let the man get you down. Sasquatch out.
All right, bro.
Mhm.
Peace.
Peace.
Well, right on. Made some new friends tonight.
You got over 2,000.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yes,
Guys, thank you
thrilled.
so much for that. Um,
thank you all.
What's next? Climb Everest? Nah.
I never,
No, that is awesome. That's a mountain in itself,
Yeah.
and it's been way overdue. At least in my mind, maybe.
Yeah. No, it has. It's been overdue. Long overdue.
But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed it tonight, please hit that like button. If you're new, and seems like most of you did, subscribe, share it out.
Yeah.
Also, leave comments. Tell us what you really think.
We like comments. Comments are fun.
Have a safe, if you're traveling, be safe this week. Enjoy your holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you again on Thursday. We will be on same time, Thursday night.
See you then.
Yeah, we will. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love you guys. Peace and God bless.